Hey, my name is Bailey Weiser, the owner of Hello Jude Photography, a North Georgia newborn and family photography studio, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes for an outdoor family session. This was a really fun session to photograph. Obviously, anytime that you're working with multiple toddlers, there's a lot of challenge, but this is one that was really fun. There was a lot of playing, a lot of having to be creative because, as you'll hear me say in the session, as we dive in, there was a lot of no's coming from these little boys. And so having to kind of just pivot ideas, be adventurous, let them play, and just capture their family as they are. I love how the session turned out. I think these images really describe kind of the dynamics of their family, and I think that they just are really special. So I'm excited to take you behind the scenes, and let's dive in. Anytime that I set up the tripod and I film behind the scenes of my sessions, and I'm watching them back, it is a huge learning experience for me, like as myself, watching myself work. So if you would like to set up your phone, just film behind the scenes of one of your sessions. It's extremely humbling and extremely educational for your own self to learn things that you're doing that you could do better, things that you would change, things that you do really well, and kind of lean into that. And so just know, as I'm watching myself back shooting this, I'm also critiquing myself, things that I am seeing that I could have done differently, ways that I could have posed them differently, instructions that I could have said differently. And so I am also going to be critiquing myself in this video, unlike some of my others, because I think that this is just as beneficial for me to learn and to better myself as a photographer, as it is to be educational for other people to kind of see how my sessions flow. So with all that being said, show some grace in this session, as I'm actually critiquing myself as well. So the goal for the first thing is just the classic, everyone look in the camera, smiling portrait. Okay. Do you have a side you prefer? Yeah. That side, okay. So come stand right here. Hey boys, come over here. Come this way. No. So that's fresh. Oh, that is fresh. Okay, come right here. Thank you. Cow pie. You said this side? Yes. Okay, perfect. So you're gonna stand here. Okay. Dad, how do you feel about taking your watch off?
I can do it.
Okay. I'm not gonna steal it. I promise. The reason I say that is because in 5 years, when you look at these pictures and these become obsolete, you're gonna be like, remember when we wore those big old screens on our wrists? They're gonna be like, yeah. Or they're gonna be like the glasses. The last time that I shared a video from this particular location, it was a family that had 3 little ones. And if you remember correctly, I made a huge mistake and learned from that when I came this time that I was looking at the grass, and it saved me a lot of headache in the long run when I was going through and editing these images. I had to edit out a couple little cow patties, but other than that, I didn't have to edit patches of grass. Last time I was looking specifically at the sun and not at the ground, and this time I learned from that mistake and I was looking everywhere. I was looking at the sun, I was looking at the ground, I was looking at just location in general, what was behind, if there were any like broken limbs behind them, anything like that. So yes, lighting is extremely important. And I think I would argue that it's the most important thing that you look for when you're finding locations, but also be aware of the extra work that you're gonna have to do on the back end with editing if you're only looking at lighting and not your surroundings. In this particular session, the one difference was it was an overcast evening, and we got really lucky because normally this location can be pretty bright and have a lot of color casting when the sun is setting and reflecting off the grass.
But that was not the case in this session. So we hit the jackpot and we were able to shoot in a lot more variety of locations on this property because the sun was behind a lot of clouds.
So I want you two to snuggle. I want you to give some belly tickles. Are we ticklish?
Oh, yes.
Are you ticklish?
Tickle monster?
Oh. What are you going to do? Don't step in any cow poop. Hey, go run. Listen, I bet you could tickle mommy. Go run and tickle her really fast. Go tickle her. Go get her. Go get her. Mom, if you want to crouch down, kind of get on his level, and you can do some nose boops. Can you boop mommy's nose?
So now that I've gotten the classic portrait of everyone looking at the camera smiling, we're going to start playing a little bit. And I love to kind of play around with levels. So I had Mom crouch just so she could kind of get on the older brother's level, play together. He was fighting it a little bit, kind of wanted to be silly. And so we had to be creative and thinking of some things that he actually really liked to do. He loves being tickled. He loves like silly noises, things like that. And so this was the part of the session where I started to realize, all right, this is going to be a little bit harder than I anticipated. I have two boys that are 8 and 6. And so a few years ago, they were these ages. So I had to pull out all of the stops that I could think of things that I would have done with my boys when they were this age, and how to get them to cooperate and play and get some genuine smiles out of them.
Patience. Patience, dude.
Not his virtue.
Yeah.
That's my dress, but you don't have to look under there. Thank you. It's like, what you got going on?
You got it, or you need me to get it?
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so I'm going to have you hold him. We're just going to do some snuggles. We're going to play a game called Puppeteer. So you're going to turn around. You're going to put your back right there. You're going to put your hands up like this. Put your hands up, Griffin.
Please.
Griffin, put
Was
your hands up.
your shoe falling off? I'll get it. Don't worry, dude. There we go. Put your hands up. Put your hands up like this. All right, so Daddy's going to hold your hands, and you're going to be like a puppet, and he's going to move your hands however he wants. So he may make you pat your head. He may make you go swimming or tickle your tummy. And if you just want to hold him on your hip and give him snuggles. Are you swimming? Oh, swim faster! Swim faster! Are you swimming fast? Are you tickling your own tummy? Hey, can you give Mom nose boops? Go give Mommy nose boops.
Go like this, go.
Do we like to spin? Stop! Ooh, did you lick Daddy's hand? That's yucky. That's yucky.
Stop.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch kiddos.
Okay.
I want you to grab this one. We're gonna do airplane.
Don't spit.
So I'm gonna steal you. Can I steal you?
You want to fly?
Like this. Do you like that? No, you don't like that.
So that's what I'm doing. Airplane.
Airplanes.
Okay.
Airplanes. And do you like piggybacks?
No.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
I bet you would. Here, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. You're gonna be piggyback on Mommy, and we're gonna see if Brother can catch you. He's gonna be a fast airplane. You wanna try that? Yeah?
Okay, so this is one of those that did not quite work the way that I wanted it to. And so instead of saying, no, that didn't work, I just said, all right, great, let's move on. And I don't think I delivered any of the photos from this little section. He was not into the piggyback, which is fine. And I didn't want to force it. And so we tried it. It didn't work. And we moved on. And we found something else that he liked to do instead.
How about this? Hey, hey, hey. Chill. Do you want Mommy to hold you on the front
Yeah.
instead of the back?
All right, we can do that. Ready?
Ugh. You got to wrap your legs around her, though.
Yeah, you're getting heavy.
Ugh. Big boys. All right, are we ready for some airplanes?
All right.
Ready when you are. I think Griffin's ready now.
All right, we're ready to go.
Oh, just spin in circles. See if Brother can catch him. No, you're just swinging them like an airplane. Landon! Did you catch him? Did you catch him? See if you can get him.
Your brother.
See if you can get brother.
Get him, Landon.
Don't hit him.
Alrighty. Well, sit down. We're gonna go for a little walk. You wanna walk? Do we like to SWING?
So what?
Swing.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that's code.
I don't
Hey,
spell.
yeah, my husband's the same way. I have to slow it down for him, and by the time I slow it down 2 or 3 times, my kids have caught on to what I'm spelling.
Yeah. Stop. Do not
All right.
lick.
Hey, will you hold mommy and daddy's hands?
No.
Oh no, are we a king of no? No, king of no. 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 You're cute. Hey Griffin, will you and brother hold hands? Do you like to play red light, green light?
No.
Do you know what red light, green light is?
No.
Now. The king of no's. Okay, let's see. What other games do I have? We got snuggle games. We got running games. Do you like to run?
No.
Oh, do you like to...
Yes, you do.
See, piggyback was a no-go for you. You didn't like piggyback. Do you like going on shoulders?
No.
Do you like tickles? Do you like dancing?
Okay, a few years ago, at this point, I would have like completely given up. These boys were not having it. And so I was like, all right, it is going to be a challenge that I accept to find something that they enjoy doing. We can explore and see if I can get them to kind of participate in the session. We tried a couple different things. We moved to a different spot. I think that helped. I think movement with kids is really helpful, whether it's spinning, swinging, running, climbing, jumping, anything like that. They don't like being still, especially little boys. If there's anything I know about toddler boys is they want to be moving. And so moving locations was a great option. We did a couple more things in this little spot, and then we moved into the woods more. I thought it would give them more of an opportunity to kind of explore and be a little bit adventurous. And so you'll see we wrap up our time in this little area, and then we just move forward and go into the woods. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I wanted to pop in real quick and talk to you about my favorite tool that I use as a photographer every single day. It is my client management software called Dubsado. And basically what it is an entire business suite at your fingertips. It's got automations, forms, contracts, invoices, basically everything that has to do with client communication, it takes care of. Whenever I get an inquiring client, I put them in Dubsado. I put them through the whole workflow. I send all of my invoices, contracts, forms, questionnaires, anything like that through Dubsado, and it takes off so much of the back end of things of my business and puts it into one place. And so if you're looking for a one-stop shop for your client management software, I highly recommend Dubsado. I've been using them since I started my business in 2016. And for $20 a month, you too can have integrated, beautifully navigated client management software. So I'm going to put a link below in the description with an affiliate code if you wanted to give it a shot. There's a free trial option, but you can also use this code for a discount on a membership. Let's dive back in. So when we moved over to this area, there's a couple things that came to my mind. First was, how can I create images that are still bright when I have all of these dark tree trunks in the background? It wasn't so much of a problem when I was further back and we could see more of the trees, but getting this close to kind of inside the woods here, that was something that was going through my mind. So when I was composing these images and thinking about editing and all of those things, I was trying to be aware of, one, tree trunks coming out of people's heads, but two, just how dark and heavy they felt in comparison to their wardrobe, which was real light and breezy. So you'll see in these images, the way that I compose them, try to offer as much green in them as possible. I did end up going back in Lightroom and brushing some of the woods just in the images that felt really heavy and dark. And I feel like it did enough to still make them feel cohesive to the other images in the gallery.
Oh, or go down. Hey, you want to sit with brother? Sit next to him. Hey, look at this. You want to see a super cool, funny trick? Look at this. You think it's just a weed, but guess what? I'm going to make it. No, I'm not that cool. It's a mustache. You think you can do it? Gotta keep them on your toes.
Yeah. You can tell she has two boys.
I'm normally stacking blocks on my head in the studio. I've got a flat spot now. It's like my secret talent is putting things on top of my head.
You gonna try?
You wanna try it?
Pat your lip out. The top one.
Wow! You can make it a sword. You wanna make one a sword?
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead to a really bad angle that I didn't realize was the angle until a little bit later in the session, but you will still kind of see what I'm doing and hear what I'm saying to them. I skipped because we were just playing and we found some like tall grass pieces and we're sword fighting and stuff like that. So it was kind of a little break for the kids to run. And so when we got a little bit closer to the woods, again, my concern with the darkness and the heaviness was there. So composition wise, trying to make sure that I've got plenty of green in the images still, and it's not just so filled with tree trunks. I also have this tree that's fallen behind them, and in my mind I'm thinking, okay, this might be a cool spot for them just to play and be boys. We'll get to that in a minute. There were good and bad parts of that section of the session, but here specifically, I want to get one more portrait of them. Everyone look at the camera smiling because I think it's such a pretty area. I've gotten some good smiles so far, so I'm going to push my luck on getting some more good smiles to have a variety in the gallery of those portraits. And then some playing.
Oh, almost done. Landon, look! Wow! And you guys just play with the kids. If you want to give them some spins, you can. You went down? Okay, here's what we're gonna do with you. I got you from here. All right, I'm gonna have you hold him belly to belly. And we're gonna do some of these. My only rule is that you don't tip too, because I don't want the top of your head in the pictures. I just want his little smiley face. I can help you out if you wanted me to, but more so about his giggles than anything. You'll go upside down. All ready? Give brother tickles! Give him tickles! You gotta get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Tickle, 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 tickles.
Tickle him.
Okay. I got this all my own.
I've got it all by myself.
My brother doing the tickles.
Let him up for a second.
Okay.
There's got my right there.
Is there?
I'm on your level.
You go sit with mama. Oh, go sit with mama. Hey, I'm gonna do something to the two of you. So when you guys are at home playing, what is his favorite thing to play?
He likes to wrestle.
Oh, are you a wrestler? Don't be mean. None of that.
So we kept moving deeper and deeper into the woods. My biggest concern was that now we're losing more light because we are in like
However
100%
you're
coverage of
comfortable
trees.
doing it.
My other
As long as
concern
you
is
can
that I don't
smile.
want there to be any crazy color casts on them coming from the grass. Luckily, the sun wasn't super bright, and so that color cast was minimized.
Where's your lunch money?
But here, again, we're just playing. I asked them what some of their favorite things to do at home are. Dad said wrestle, and so I'm like, all right, let's do it, wrestle. And these are some of my favorite images because I feel like
How do
the
you play with
laughter,
mommy at home?
you can feel and hear the laughter when you look at these photos.
I do too. Yeah.
Do not lick anymore.
Look, Landon's bringing me flowers, Griff.
Hey, can you smell that flower that mommy got in her hand?
Can you give a sniff?
Does it smell, Griffin?
Does it smell like skunk or like beans?
What do you think?
Skunk.
Smell mommy's. I think it smells like roses.
What does mommy's hair smell like? Does her hair smell like flowers? Hey, can you sit right here on her lap for a second?
Can I have
Just for a second.
Special Mommy Griffin picture.
I would love to take a special Mommy Griffin picture.
Sweet love
Oh,
Griffin.
sweet.
You gotta turn around and face her.
You're good.
I'm not
Oh my goodness. Look at right here. Oh, are you sniffing her hair? Are you sleeping? Do you know how to do butterfly kisses?
It smells like cow poop.
appreciate that.
Out of the mouth of babes.
Can I have one more kiss?
You give mama nose to nose boops?
Hold still, hold still. Hold it.
No,
Can I have a kiss? For Grams.
I don't want that sugar on it.
Landon, can you give mama hugs?
You heard me.
You give mama hugs?
I won't get lipstick. Oh, Griffin.
Dress down.
Mommy.
Take a kiss. Can I have a kiss, bud bud?
Oh my goodness.
Can
Hey,
I have a kiss?
can you come stand right here?
Look,
Can you stand right there and give mama kisses?
Can I have sugars?
I thought you could give her a big kiss.
Thank you. Now can I have a kiss?
Oh no.
Oh no.
One more. There's one more.
Whip ball, whip ball, whip ball.
Who can give mama the biggest kiss?
Oh.
Who can give mama the biggest kiss?
One more.
Oh, that was pretty big. Make it really loud. Give her a little loud kiss. Oh, that was good.
I won't get lipstick on you. You just have to kiss me.
Hey, you know what I see behind me? I see a really cool fallen tree that would make a really awesome walking bridge. Should we go see if we can walk on that tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Hey, Griffin, come over here, please. I need some help.
Can I have one kiss?
Yeah.
Can I have a kiss? Look, do you see a bird? Look up. Look up. Do you see a bird?
Bluebird.
A bluebird? Where?
My
Where?
my
Can I have a kiss?
No.
Can you blow me a kiss?
Can you go get mama tickles? I bet her armpits are ticklish.
Can I have a
Stick.
stick?
Nope.
Nope. He usually gives really good kisses.
All right, so we're gonna go right here. You wanna come over here?
It's dry. Here. Follow her.
Come this way.
So I had really high hopes for this area. You can kind of see above me that there is some light peeking through the trees, which was kind of illuminating right on top of this fallen tree. I had this whole creative vision in my mind of them walking on the tree and jumping off the tree and just playing and being boys, which some of that happened. But I still feel like it was not as...
I'll move this.
It didn't quite go the way that I had imagined.
Isn't that fun?
So I didn't get as many images back here as time that I spent back here. But I do think it was a necessary like little break for them to just kind of explore. Dad said that they love finding worms, and so we found some worms, got some pictures with worms, and then we moved to probably my favorite spot of the entire session.
You think an anteater lives in there? Hold on. Let's walk this way towards Mommy and Daddy.
Watch out. I'm through.
Coming through.
Here, come back here real quick.
You are so good at balancing.
Okay, we can do that in just a minute.
Oh, he's like, I went down. So let him walk, let him jump.
Okay.
Kind of just be there for him.
Watch how big I can jump.
You think you can? Just no breaking of legs, please.
We can do that.
That's my only,
No, go this way. Go towards Kristen.
it's my only rule.
See that? A worm. I see a worm. Mud. Let's not get in the mud.
Alright, hop on up, Griffin.
Get that worm.
Okay, get the worm and then get back up there.
Worm time. Ah.
They love worms.
You find a worm? Is it a big worm or a little worm?
That'd be good, man. Could they like do stuff in the dirt and capture that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy,
If this is them, this is what we're after.
Yeah, that's all Griffin.
Okay.
Hey, Griff.
See what you can find.
Let's see what else can we do.
Look for a roly poly.
Basically, this is a play day in pretty clothes.
I just saw a pea.
A pea ant?
A white one.
A pea ant. If that's not the most southern thing you've heard come out of a kid's mouth today, I don't know what is.
Keep looking.
Oh, look up here, Griffin. I think we're about to find a worm, maybe.
Snake. Maybe there's a snake.
I see a worm
Where at?
over there at the leaf.
Go get Griffin. Where the leaf?
No one has to know.
Oh, there it is. What am I gonna do with it?
All right, look at her. Look at her.
So the color cast in this section was a booger. Oh my goodness. So much green. So much green. So I actually prefer the images right here in black and white. I'll show you both. But I just had the hardest time. I isolated with masks. I did all sorts of things. And I still don't love the way that this particular image turned out. To me, it feels simultaneously too cool and too warm. But I do like the black and white. So I'm glad that I tried it. I think it was not quite what I wanted. But you will only learn from trying. So I gave it my best shot.
Don't fall!
Turn around. Turn around. Turn
He
around.
goes over here. Look over here. Look. You see it?
All right, you cute kids. Let's walk towards the swing.
The swing.
Where is it?
You jump.
That way.
Okay, so we're walking over to the swing. I did not record this part because I was actually carrying my tripod in one hand and photographing with the other. But I got some really cute pictures of them walking. The oldest was running ahead, and we made the joke about how he is just the stereotypical older brother. He's the line leader, running the pack. And so it really was more about their family than anything. He also picked up a piece of straw and put it in his mouth and got a really cute picture. So I'm going to put those right here. I don't have the behind the scenes of that because, like I said, my tripod was in my arm as I was walking. And so we're going to head over to the swing. I love this area. I can't usually shoot here, though, because when the sun sets, it's so bright right there. Unless it's a really late session. And so we lucked out that it was an overcast night and the sun was kind of hiding anyways, and we were able to get some pictures on it. Normally I kind of, unless it's an evening, like a late evening session, I usually have to avoid this spot because it's just really, really bright. But I'm really glad that I got pictures here tonight.
Put your hand right here behind him.
Don't push too
So
hard.
sweet. We're not going to push. You just sit there for a second.
Hey, look at each other.
Wow! Do you want to push, brother?
Watch
You
out,
come stand behind and push him.
Watch this. Where did watch?
Do you want
Watch
to push?
out. Watch out. Watch out.
Whoa! You want to swing too?
Hey, Griff, why don't you let him sit next to the rope?
Okay.
We can sit. He can sit next to this one too. How about
I'm
this?
sitting them.
You can kind of sit in the middle if you want and let him sit next to a rope. Either one. You pick a side. Can you hold on tight? Right here. You hold on. Just like that. Hold on. You gonna hold on or you gonna fall? You wanna hold on to him or hold on to the rope? The rope. Okay.
Still have like a worm or something.
Go slow, Griffin. Go slow. Bubba, you're okay.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Yeah, you can't tell. Okay, we're gonna pause. I got you. All right, turn around.
Flip it around.
Mom, will you come sit? You're gonna sit on Mommy's lap. You're gonna sit next to Mom. Whew. We're gonna face this direction though.
Watch out. Your turn.
My turn.
Do you wanna, how about this? Scoot a little bit that way.
My turn.
Hold on, you're gonna get on. Hold on. You're gonna sit on Mommy's lap. You're gonna stand up. Can you stand like Tweety Bird? Do you know who Tweety Bird is?
Yes.
You stand right here.
From Looney Tunes.
Go stand on the swing, Griffin. Isn't that even better?
Ooh. Daredevil. Well, you just
Look at
slip
you
your
being so
shoes
tall.
on.
You turn around. There we go.
I guess barefoot's more accurate, but
That's cool.
whoa.
You feel cool up
You
there?
look so brave.
You do look brave.
On the way here, he's like, "Mommy, you know I'm a cool guy." Just Griffin, you are a cool guy.
All right, I'm gonna do a picture of Mom and the kiddos, and then Dad'll let you sit in. Oh, you wanna sit? You don't wanna stand?
Stand up real quick, just for a picture, so everybody can see how cool you are.
Tweety the Tweet Bird. You gotta look this way though, dude.
How's the hair?
Perfect. Make sure that your face is on this side. So you might need to scoot him towards that hip. There we go. That's one way to do it too. Like a firefighter. Look right here. Griffin. One smiling picture and then we'll play. Griffin, look right here.
For a milkshake.
For a milkshake. For a milkshake.
I need you guys to.
Look right here, Griffin.
I want you to get off.
Oh, look at this.
So
I bet.
can think on my own.
Okay, just a second. Let's see what she's gonna do. That's gonna be silly.
Just looking at the boys. Think my mustache. Oh, my mustache fell. It fell. Dad, I'm gonna have you come right here. Hey, dude, can you come stand up for a second?
Oh, stand up.
Dad's gonna stand behind you.
See if you're taller than Daddy.
I bet it'll be close.
I
I
don't
bet
know,
it'll be
Griffin's pretty
super.
tall.
Oh, it's super close. You're gonna come right here. Just stand kind of in the middle.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, I got one more. This is not gonna end well. Oh goodness. Oh, it was too big of a mustache. If I could find a smaller
What's
stick.
this?
Nice. That was like a boomerang, but it didn't come back. So I guess it was like a frisbee.
So that was impressive skills.
Yeah, can you stand right there for me?
Real quick.
What's that sound?
Can you hold Mommy's hand? You hold Mommy's hands?
Hey, Daddy, you
Hey,
wanna
Griffin.
sit? I wanna
I don't
sit.
think there's room for mommy and daddy on the swing.
Oh yeah, soda ball.
Sugar bowl?
Can I have a
Oh.
kiss?
Nope.
Nope.
Can you blow a
I
kiss?
was trying by my own.
Can you blow Nana a
It's too
kiss?
heavy for you.
Blow Nana a kiss?
Get off.
Hey, oh goodness. Okay, one more. Can you stand up real tall?
Real
Real tall.
Woodtaker.
Do it for the milkshake.
I saw it.
Look at me. Griffin. You're such a goose. Such a goose. All right, hop on down.
I'm stayed up because I was swing.
We can give you a swing.
If you want to swing, I'm more than happy to let you swing.
Let me swing by my own.
Buy my own.
By my own.
Buy my own.
Man, come this way.
Cow.
Cow? What?
Cow.
Oh, you want to go look at the cow?
Where's the cow?
There's a cow watching you.
Where? Watch me. Big cow. Big cow.
Griffin, look right here.
Silly goose. Hey, you want to go walk and look at the cows for a second? We can do that. All right, and then we made our way to the last little spot. This is actually one of my favorite
little nooks on this property to shoot. The grass is a little bit taller than normal, and normally it's really fluffy, and today it was just tall, and so I didn't want to put them all the way in it because I was uncertain of what kind of critters might be in there. And so I put them right at the beginning, like the perimeter, and then just shot low enough so that it appeared as if they were really far in the tall grass. I also had to edit out the trampoline and some of the cars in the background, but I didn't mind doing that. I just love this little area, and the sun is so pretty right here too. So these were the final pictures. Again, wanted to get one more classic portrait. My goal is to get one of those classic portraits at every of the locations that we stop at. So if you've noticed, that's the first thing I did at every single place we went, whether it's the big field, the woods, the swing, or here. That classic portrait to start, and then we're going to play. And so we didn't do a ton of playing. The older brother was really interested in the swings and the cows, and it was getting close to like 7:30 at this point, and so bedtime was quickly approaching. I knew that I would literally be like squeezing the last little drops out of the session at this one spot, but I really love the portrait we got here. Probably my favorite portrait of all of the classic portraits we got the entire evening.
All right, look right here for one smile, and then we're gonna play one last game.
You can be a puma in just a second.
One last game. Stand up real tall.
Stand up real tall, like a
Can you hold on to Daddy's hand so he doesn't fly away? Look at right here. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Griffin, you're so handsome. Okay, one last game. We got options. I'm trying to think on the spot, and it's not working. So, yeah, that's a perfect name for it. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get on Daddy's hip, like Landon's on Mommy's hip, just like that. Okay.
I'm a bird by boom.
Yeah, but hey, get up for just a
But for
second.
milkshakes, they do.
Yeah, hey, here's what we're gonna do.
You'll be able to see
We're
more.
gonna play a game, and we're gonna see if you can spin and growl at each other. Roar, like lions. Can you do that?
Let's hear it, Landon. Can you roar?
Here, hop up here, let's see.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna have you guys spin in a circle.
Towards each other?
Roar, and let the kids try and roar at each other. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to make them smile.
Okay.
That's the key.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and it was both encouraging and insightful. You learned a lot and you got some new ideas for walking into your next session. Feel free to like and subscribe. Make sure that you share this video so that I can reach more people. And feel free to leave comments below if you have any questions or if there's any encouragement or insights that you gained from this video that you would like to share with others. See you next time.